It's the most dreaded night for every Cup driver in existence right now. 500 laps, Bristol Motor Speedway, night race. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. You get Jade, you get a lot of big storylines. You get the last race for the playoffs. There's double points. You have Jade running a double header. He's gonna be running 800 laps this weekend over the past 2 days. So we hope that he has fun with that one. Speaking of Jade, he's right here, and I hope he does have fun.
Last night I definitely had a good time running the 10 car for my team in the bush. It was a good time last night to run with the Bush guys finally. The only race in the schedule I circled. 300 last night, finished 2 laps down, unfortunately. But, you know, I can't complain. It was a good night for everybody. I'm ready to go. The last 2 times we've been to Bristol, full distance, I've won them both. So hopefully we can sneak another one here tonight, get that win before playoffs start. Really lock myself in, and those sweet, sweet playoff points are calling my name.
Well, we hope that you can end up getting them. I mean, there's what? You get 10 playoff points on the line for the win? So,
yep.
that's a big jump. Because the winner of the regular season championship gets 15. So... And it's the regular season points. I haven't really looked at it that much, but it doesn't seem like it's too far out of reach since it is a double points now. Would I be correct by saying that?
You would be correct about saying that. Now, the only way that I would be able to get the regular season championship would be completely taking the whole race with Jarrett Reese like finishing last and or not showing up and getting any points. So. If the numbers game
yeah, you're about 100 points out of it.
Yeah. So if the numbers game plays in my favor, but it's very doubtful that it will. So, you know, I'm still content with finishing 4th overall. If that's end up where I finish, you know, if I get some playoff points. If I don't, I don't. We got some strong tracks for me coming up at the Glen. We got Pocono. So... I'm not too worried about it. And then round of 8, we come back to Bristol. We hit Martinsville, my only win last season in Bush, and then we have Sonoma, and then we come back to Bristol. So you know, I'm not worried about it. We're gonna take it 1 week at a time, and it's postseason time.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but in my mindset as a driver, and I'm looking at these points, a lot of these guys at the back end, do they just sit there and just try to be content and worry more about next week in the playoffs, or are they gonna try to get those extra playoff points? I mean, what's your view on everything for yourself?
If I was towards the, like, obviously I want to get as many playoff points as I can. You can max out at 14 tonight. If you were to sweep everything, which that's not gonna happen for me. I can already tell you by the way the cars are handling here. Last night I was a solid top 3 car. And I think that's probably relatively where I'm going to be tonight. I've tried a lot of different setups today, and this 53, she just doesn't like the track. But then again, the 1 didn't like the track last season when I was in it, so we'll find out how she does.
I'll tell you right now, Jade, by being a co-person that's been in that 53, you just give it a little bit of time, buddy, because she'll come to you. She will come to you.
Yeah. So, I'm a big and firm believer in karma, and this season I've been handed the back end of a lot of raw deals, and this happened to me last season, and we ripped off 4 wins in the playoffs. So hopefully maybe we could duplicate that this year.
Yeah. So besides for Jade in the booth, we have I believe we have Alex in here, the driver of the 48 car. Is that correct?
Yes, it is, sir.
What is, as we just talked to Jade, what is your view on tonight? What is your plan going into this race?
Being very patient. Not being too aggressive. Let things go relatively easier than most races. Because this is Bristol and it's a short track, and tempers do start relatively early. Just like last season. I mean, the first 10 laps last season, everyone was literally at their throats, at each other's throats.
One thing,
Granted, it's a long race, and that ended up falling off, but coming to the last 100 laps, it picked back up.
one thing I want to ask you is, as I just spoke to you about, are you one of those, like, I don't want to say back milkers, but in terms of playoffs and points and stuff, are you one of those, like, back milkers in that car that are just, they're just trying to get what they can get tonight, and then you want to worry about next week more than you do tonight?
I'm going out there trying to get easy top 5 in points, or top 5 in each stage. I don't think I'm going to be trying to sit back as much as I have with these double points. I'm in a must-need situation, I feel like. So I'm going to try to go out there and get what I can.
Yeah, I mean,
not get what I can, like, you guys know what I mean. Trying to.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, Boz. I mean, it was kind of like last night too. I mean, like myself, here I was in Xfinity race last night. I ended up finishing 12th, which actually is 2 spots better than I've finished in the past 3 weeks. So that's a good accomplishment. And being the season finale and playoffs, looming, in the future, next week. Now, you can't really, at this point, you have to take everything you can get out of this race, because it could make the difference of you being in the hole going into the playoffs, or you could be, a little bit better situated towards the backside of this point standings in this field. You have to try, but yet you also have to go to that other aspect of it. Okay, do I make bad choices and put myself in a position where it will take me out in half the field, or do I kind of ride around and for part of the race and just, hold my positions. If I can get one. If I can't, I can't, and then wait to the end of this run, wait to the end of the final stage and make it happen then. I mean, it was, and last night was even great because of, there was certain parts of that race where when we were, racing that you could hear a pin drop. It was so quiet because everybody was concentrating so hard. And the only thing you heard was when people were getting, close to each other or trying to make a pass, or you came up on that cause. Other than that, you could literally, it was so silent last night. It was incredible.
Like for myself, I think you'll find the 48 car very patient first 2 stages. And then come to the 3rd stage, at the start of the 3rd stage, I'm not going to be very, very patient.
Yeah, and as you're saying with that whole thing is, I also raced things 20 days last night, and I was in a situation that if I just raced, I'd be in the playoffs, and I learned, I like my chances. I'm good at Bristol, and it's a track where you have a lot of different strategies. You can make a call short run call, bid on the cautions, bid on all that. You can also make a call the long run call that doesn't bid on the cautions. And as we started to move through that race, and I started to see that there wasn't going to be a lot of cautions. Like, everybody was actually pretty calm and just trying to race and relax and just get the laps in as much as they can before everything started to pick up. And it really started to in that final stage, but early on I made myself a show on call, and I made a lot of mistakes and got into a lot of people trying to get past people on the short runs, that as the race went on, I finally started to feel like I had a better car, and then, it's Bristol, so next thing I know, I'm in a wreck and I'm 2 laps down in the back, but...
Yeah. Oh no, I'm the same way, buddy. I was there last night too, and I had the same kind of deal. It's easy to go laps down here. You just can't, especially if you go down early, because you can get them back. It just takes, it may take you a lot harder work to do it, but it can be done. It's race. The key is not to worry about Bristol. Is not to worry about the one behind you. You got to kind of watch out for one beside you, but always keep your mind focused on hitting your marks and going in. And I found out too that sometimes I give a little bit, like I said, when I let off the gas, I know that there was leaders coming. I let off the gas, my car would get kind of squirrely on me. That's another thing that you got to look out for is, if you let them by as best you can in the best possible position you can get them to let by, but also try to make sure you maintain your stability so that they can get by clean. And it's not, and Bristol's not an easy track to do that in, far from, because of one moment you could be driving really well, and next thing you know, you go into that corner and that thing lets go in the center of that corner, and next thing you know, you're shooting up to the high side and you're collecting out 5, 6, 10 cars. It's Bristol. That's just how Bristol really is.
Yeah, and like, I'm just excited to watch this race and see what happens, because when it comes to pitting at this track too, is you go 2 laps down in pit lane here with a full tire stop, And what is going to happen if a lot of these leaders get caught in that situation where they're pitting and everybody's on different schedules? You really have to pit as close as you can with the leaders, or be close enough to the leaders when you pit, you draw them into pit too, because they don't want to lose that time to you, because you lose so much time here in terms of tire wear and stuff like that. And I mean,
oh yeah, being 3 times wear, the tires go really quick, and that's where that lot of throttle control and a lot of being patient and not pushing in, making sure you don't push it too hard into the corners. Race when you can, race when you can't. You know what I mean. And those that matters, and make sure that you monitor everything that's going on with your car, because of all it takes is even a 2-pound pressure change in your right side could change your whole car to where it doesn't want to. It pushes in the corner to the center, to the upside, to the high side. From the center up. And that's where a lot of things are going to come into play. Is that right side, is that right front wear is so heavy here that if you're not really watching that tire pressure kind of sort of, and that poundage drops without you expecting it, next thing you know, you got your car going straight up into the wall and pushing.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun race. And I mean, I think Jade, you've been practicing a lot with these guys this week, and I don't know if you're practicing by yourself with other people, but do you feel a difference if you do practice with other people too?
You can feel it. You can feel it. Well, obviously you're gonna feel it because there is a little bit of dirty air effect in this game. And with Bristol's one of those tracks where you're always gonna be around people, no matter where you're at. You're gonna find traffic. You're gonna find people to pass, and it's running by yourself and getting fast laps does not mean you're going to be fast in the race. That's just the rule of thumb here. And with that being said, there's a big difference. You learn what the car's going to do around people. But you have to adjust for it. And a lot of with this track tonight, the track changes. It changed last night during the Busch race here, and if we're going to be constantly battling what we have to do to make the cars turn, make them not want to slide out on corner exit, what we're going to have to do to find that extra inch that we can get back on the throttle in the middle of the turns.
And
very much so, because if you jump on that thing once those tires start wearing a little bit more, and you start trying to jump on that throttle too quick coming off, that rear end is going to break free, and then you've got a whole big problem, because you're going to come down, smack the inside wall, it's going to shoot you back up the track, and now you're collecting half the field. Which is about to be, it's expected here at Bristol. We all know it. We've all been part of it before. This isn't a direct, a perfect science for this. Cars act differently. The game acts differently. The track changes, this and that. We all kind of saw it, and that was actually kind of cool last night how the track changed, because I noticed that too, Jade, last night. And it was kind of neat to see the track change like that, how it did. And you'll see the early guys that are really fast, and then if they're not up on their setups and they're not up on what they're doing, they could see them cars go right away real quick.
And one thing I want to ask, and it goes hand in hand with both Jade and Boz here. Last night, Boz, you were up in the booth, you were broadcasting the 300 laps, and Jade, you were on the track. Does any of that come into play tonight when you're did you learn a lot tonight? Because you're the only two people to have that experience of watching that and really getting that eye to eye instead of the people that are just watching on the TV.
Well, from what I noticed from watching last night, is the track is almost identical to the real life racing that we saw at Bristol this year. There's no grip on the high side at the start of the race. It's all bottom or middle.
Agreed.
And as soon as the end of the first stage, that's when the top groove comes into play. Because I saw guys that were mid-pack start going to the top when everybody was thinking that the preferred line was the bottom or the middle, and they were just passing cars left and right on the high side. And I was just shocked to see how quick. I mean, it was like a snap of a finger and how quick the grip changed.
Oh yeah, I agree, Boz. I mean, with that there, that was definitely something that I noticed too last night. Is that at the beginning of the run, the car started a little bit off, a little bit loose, starting off a little bit, but You know, the only way I could keep that thing to actually, you know, keep the hammer down on it was to stay on the low side. But as soon as I got to like maybe, you know, started wear through like 70%, you know, in that position, you know, 70% of your tire wear, you had to go to that top side, because if not, trying to try to get the entrance low, it would just be breaking you free, and you couldn't get no power off the corner.
It'd like turn your car sideways almost.
And then of course, we all, you know, and even it's kind of funny because last night, even if you touch that black, you know, the apron of that, that blackness will definitely, no matter, I don't care what, I mean, yeah, you have to actually be out of the throttle completely to make that, to have, if that happens, you can't get back in the throttle, because as soon as you do, you're gone right around. We saw that too happen
I
last night.
noticed that, like, in the beginning of the run, some cars would hit it, but they wouldn't spin out. It's on worn tires. Once your tires are worn in, as soon as you touch it, like Mike said, you're gone. You're spinning around.
No.
I don't agree with that, because I did it a few times last night on worn tires, and I saved it because I know Game Nerd and Scorpius were behind me when I did it, and they were surprised that I actually kept it going.
I'd be surprised. I would have been surprised too, because usually, I actually did it once last night, and just barely with a set of used tires on that left front, and just barely touched that apron and that black spot. And let me tell you, I had my hands full real quick.
Took him for a ride.
Yep.
Yeah, last night was interesting in terms of that for me. I made a great save, and then I hit the black way less than I did the first time, and I just basically died. So it handles very weirdly and acts very differently every lap. I feel like there's no consistency to it, if that makes sense. I mean, you don't always hit it, but you would think that it would kind of stay the same the whole night with how you can hit it and stuff, but really that also changes as well as when the track changes. So I find that to be very interesting, and it's going to be something to watch tonight, is how many people are risking touching it early, and do they keep doing it, or do they start hitting it different ways? Because it can help you a little bit, but it also can hurt you a lot if you hit the pit commitment line.
Agreed. Just real quick, guys, while I'm sitting here, just to touch on my base, tonight I have had the great honor of jumping in the 42 for Fatal Motorsports with Jade Burr for the first time, the debut in the Cup Series. This is the only one that I hot seat in as well. Me and Jay came to agreement. He offered me the 42 to drive for him tonight, and that is what I will be doing. So I'm actually really excited to, trade doors with some of these guys in the Cup Series. I haven't been racing in the Cup for a while, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be part of Jade's team for tonight to solidify the last part of this for the season here, going into the playoffs. And I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. And also, I'd like to thank all you guys that are out there that have been here. My drivers, my surgery went very well today. Enough where my swelling is it down enough where I can see to drive, because that was actually one of the biggest things that was going to determine whether or not I could do this tonight, was the swelling in my eye. And that and a lot of ice, I guess. It was actually cold beer, but it worked. Took the swelling down, but I'm excited about this. As I said, I haven't been able to be in the Cup cars. Jade took over the 53, of course, and which was part of our what we decided, that I would be in Xfinity and he would be in Cup. And now, just like he did last night and came into the Busch Series, I get the honor of coming in with his team and racing for him and giving him a great show, because I had a great race last night. My finish didn't quite show because of some late contact, but in general, I'm excited to do this, and I thank everybody for your support, your prayers. I appreciate it. You guys have been the best, and I'm glad that I'm here with you guys. And there's one person we haven't heard from. Steve, how are you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you, Mike?
I'm very good, man. I saw you there. I knew you. You were quiet. You weren't hiding, though.
I'm here.
Yeah. So, what do you think about tonight, man? We haven't heard from you yet.
Oh, super excited about tonight.
Did you get to see last night's Xfinity race?
I did.
What'd you think?
Great race.
Yeah, all these drivers in this league are incredible. They put time in. They work. They're respectful. I mean, of course, nothing's ever a perfect scenario when it comes to this, because the game does have a mind of its own. Sometimes the server has a mind of its own, and this and that, and the whole 9 yards. But in general, what goes on here with the racing for everybody tries to it's been incredible to be here, just to be part of this for this, and I'm so excited about next season and what brings forward and coming in. So I'm glad you're here, Steve.
Tonight we're gonna throw a little more something in for the winner tonight's race. Probably throw a PSN card in tonight for the winner tonight's race.
I'm wrecking everybody. No. No. I mean, I race just because I'm in a hot seat. I will not. I mean, everybody knows I'm the type of driver that I will not interfere into a playoff settings. I will race you, but if I know that it becomes to a point where it becomes too risky for something bad to happen, then of course you are more than welcome to. Just as long as everybody says, just let me know. Give an idea. That's going to be a big key tonight, is that communication with playoff drivers to the ones that aren't playoff drivers that are here. To let them know, okay, listen, you're kind of holding me up, this and that, but you still got. I mean, of course, we still all got a race, but you always got to keep in that mind. Okay, am I willing to risk someone's championship or a chance to the championship because of I'm here just racing? You know what I mean? So that's going to be a big thing too as well. Well, Steve, wow, you're putting that up, huh? That just definitely increased the intensity of this race for tonight. That's for sure. 500 miles. 500 laps, 3 times wear, long race, the longest race probably, I believe it is, of the season, double points, playoffs are at risk, people by the cut line. It's going to be incredible, and as I said, I've been looking forward to this for quite a while now to be able to throw down with some of these guys, because I said it's been a while since I've been in the Cup Series, and I'm looking forward to giving I'm not so. Now we're going to see something a little bit different.
Well, Jade, it's 8:25.
We're going to get rolling here.
Yep.
Want to wish everybody the best of luck. Remember, you can't win this race on the first lap.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I think just about everybody led a lap last season. So, going to be a good one. I say once more, good luck to everybody. We're getting ready to send out invites.
Now get out to me,
I'll see you guys in there.
All right, I'll be there in 1 second. I just got to run to the bathroom.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, boys.
Thank you.
Bristol, the track that separates the boys from the men. That's probably a dumb thing to say, but I like that I said it.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said Bristol, the track that separates the boys from the men.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
If I don't see at least one dive bomb tonight or one slot jump, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Jade, how do I get into Discord chat?
You in the Discord, Steve?
I have Discord.
Are you in it?
Right now?
I don't think he's in our Discord unless... That's Stack. I'll help him out.
Says create your server.
Alright,
oh, okay. Steve, click on the, there should be like a thing that has like some kind of weird picture in the bottom of your phone. You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
There should be like a thing that has like a random picture, like it might be just an orange background or something with like some white Discord character in it. It's on the bottom, the far right on the bottom.
Jade Bird just sent me something.
Oh yeah, then accept whatever he sent you.
I did. Accept invite.
Okay. Hey Steve-O. And then you just go down to the Rogers Racing Engines Cup Series chat. Like if you click on the WRL thing. And then it just says Rogers Racing Engine Cup Series, and then you click on it and you click Join Voice.
How can the server must verify your...
Oh, okay, yeah. So, whatever like email or like phone number you have or something that you made your account with, just do the verification thingy. You just click verify account or something like that.
Email.
Berg, you're supposed to be in Discord, buddy.
I'll figure it out. I gotta get out of here so that Alex
Yeah,
doesn't
like I
lag
said,
out
just
tonight.
like go to like your email account, and it should have sent you a verification email, and you just click on that email,
Yep.
and then you click verify account, and then you can just join the chat like that.
Okay. I'll figure it out. Alright.
Well, Steve,
See ya.
I'll miss you. I'll talk to you after the race, hopefully.
Yeah. Alright, I will. I'll be in here. Alright. Thank you.
No problem.
So did Steve put something up for the race winner tonight?
He said he might put up a PSN card, so yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gas money! Yeah! Anyways. Bass Pro Shops NOA Night
All right.
Race.
Go ahead, you can join Morgan Walsh Quali.
Do. I love how I didn't get Ball's notification, but I got yours. That's sad. $14 drivers. Jeez. 2 hot seats, I think there, so maybe 3 hot seats? Well, is Sam a Cup driver or an Xfinity driver? I can't remember. Now, as we're loading in here, we see the free sponsorship that Fanatic gets every time, unpaid. Send us some money. Get a lot of airtime. And where are we at? Oh, perfect timing. So we see Jade in the 53 right here. We got the 11 of Lawson. Another guy hot sitting tonight. Alvin's on the 20. Ball's in the 48 right there. Oh, already wrecking. There's Jolly in the 39. Here's Taylor gone sliding in the 14. There's Keith Ayers, or Mr. NASCAR 90 in the 1 car for Fedor as well. You have the 9 car back here of Dave Rules. You got the 43 right there of Flaky O'Connor. You got Tony right here in the 95. Oh, Anthony Cameron. You got Dash for Cash right there. My guy driving the 18 for his team. There's Pro Hit the pace car right there in the 42. Here's Cheesehead in the 3. Samstone the 51. And then that's your field for tonight. We'll go through teams or we talk about it during the race. For now, we're gonna watch these guys qualify. We're just gonna admire the different lines that everybody's trying to use here. Looks like the top is really prevailing in qualifying to try to get that big run off these exits and stuff. But there is still some battling in the back with people all using the bottom and making that pass, so they're getting some good lap times down there. Here's Taylor going sliding again. Nice little top to all the way to the bottom line. It's like, I don't want to call it the big dime, but that's what I like to call the corner cutter. I don't know what I call it. It's really just hooking. You kind of just start high and hook all the way to the bottom. We're gonna watch it off the from the back bumper of Flaky right here. We got the front 3. You got Jade using the top to middle, Keith using the middle to bottom, and Keith just killed the inside wall. I like this line from the 48 car idea of bars. It's more. It's not really. I don't want to say he's doing the full corner. He's doing like a half diamond right there, getting high and then exiting right in the middle, just like Jay just did. Got into the wall a little bit there. Don't know if you didn't hear scream, but I might. He did. He was a 43. You know, somebody we haven't talked about a lot this season. Kind of want to just. He kind of just rides around, gets his points, and enjoys his day. But looks like he has a lot of nice lines and stuff like that for tonight's race. Running a pretty clean, just middle line. And doing a race, and when your tires go on out, these guys are going to have to move the line around a lot too, because you can see those seams in the corners a lot. And those seams, they're not fun if you get on them and get in your throttle. What a line, what a drive that this 43 has though in this qualifying session. Really just consistent all the way around. Not a lot of off throttle time from him, but also a very consistent line in and out. Ooh, that's the wall. That one's gonna hold a little bit. Oh. Okay. That did not feel good. And that is the end of qualifying. Let's see who's got the pole. A lot of these guys looked about to have the same type of lines going and stuff like that, so it's going to be interesting to watch. Do. And your pole winner, which doesn't mean a lot because it's Bristol. Mr. NASCAR, O'Keefe, 15.65. Second, Alvinsville, 15.68. Let's see, the slowest lap time was a 16.0. The whole field's within 4/10. This is gonna be fun. That's a very close field right there. And as we get ready for these people to start it, we are getting ready for a show, folks. Everybody within 4/10, 500 laps at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's gonna be a long night, but it's gonna be a fun night, and it's gonna be well, never mind. That doesn't make sense anymore. We're already going off the deep end, and we haven't even started yet. Let's go. The question would be is how do these drivers handle it? We know how the 48 is. We know the 42 is going to handle it. We know how the 53 3 is gonna handle it. They're gonna take it, and Jade's going for the stage points. You have the 48 who just wants the top 5 and everything, and you have the 42 who's just gonna try to stay out of the way.
You can...
Okay. And as we get that 5-second, you're good to go from Jade, we're going to get ourselves up and in here. We also have, there's the 12, he'll be starting 15th, and the starting 16th will be Will Emily. He's another hot seater. Choo. Choo. And here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Green flag in the air. They're already going to the apron. Surprise starter, maybe. The 14 call. Hot seat driver for Stranded Motorsports. That's the 14 of Taylor Gonstein. He started 3rd. Already dropping back, and you know these restarts, they're gonna be crazy. They're 3 wide, they're 4 wide, they're every wide, and there's the 14 just getting out of the way. He's like, yep, just get me out of here now. Remember, these guys, this is with a lot of, you get a lot of damage at Bristol from touching a wall, so we'll have to see what happens. Oh no, Jade got into one of the seams, it looked like there, and just hit the inside wall. Very slightly. Shouldn't have a lot of damage, but that's gonna... He's way back there. He's gonna make his way up through the field now and just, you know, make time up and just do it slow and steadily and he'll be fine. But, you know, some guys, they just want to be aggressive so quick, so we just gotta hope that he stays nice and calm throughout this race. And makes up his spots one by one. Still leading is the 1. You get the 20 in second. The 1 runs a very unique line compared to the rest of the field. He tries to dive it to the bottom, kind of goes up to the middle and then back to the bottom. It's not really a diamond, but it's like a lower half diamond. So we'll see if he can do anything. You got the 20 call. He's in second. He's just gonna be trying to run anything he can, and it looks like everything's working for him right now in these early couple of laps. He really does like that high to low type of line though, and it does work, just not enough. He's just not getting enough of a good enough exit really to get himself to the inside of the 1. So right there, you see right there, he tries to back it up and get to him. You have the 43 right here in 3rd. And then you get a nice little pack behind. I believe that's the 39 in 4th. You get the 51 right here, the 48, the 3, the 12. Those are the brothers right there on the 3 and the 12. You get the 11 right there, and you got the 95 and the 18 also. Right here in this pack from 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and back. 51 got into the 3, a little bit bumped into the apron, but that's a nice little slide job by him. He's going to actually have the preferred line now on the outside. So we'll see if he can get clear and then slowly bring everybody else with him from behind. 12 car's going to get into the 51's bumper, trying to diamond the corner, but also get up at the end. He's going to get to the wall now. He's going to make a little bit of contact with the 48 now. Here comes the 11 now with a big move to the bottom underneath the 48. 51 just self-cleared and got himself up in the wall with the 12, so that wasn't nice, and I feel like the 12's going to have some issues with that one. You got the 11 now with a little bit of a bumper to the 51. He's trying to get under him. He's not going to be able to do it. He's going to get into the outside wall and stack up everybody else behind that. Here goes the 18 now to the bottom. 12 is into the wall. We'll see if this 18 can get by. I mean, he started in the back, so we'll see if he's just trying to pick these guys off one by one here. 51, way high. Here comes the 11 now. Can he get a big good in the front? No, he cannot. But can he stay there? Yes, he can. And as we see right there at the back of this pack, the 53 of Jade, he's slowly getting himself back up and working his way back through the pack. But his first job is to get it to this pack. 18 once again with the move to the bottom. And he's going to clear himself there. And it looks like really now everybody's just going to be single file for a little bit, trying to get the speed back up. You got the 53 trying to make a move underneath the 14. You got the 42 car on the inside wall. You have the 95 who's trying to make a move on the 48, who actually the 48 looks like he has a lot of nose damage. 3 car has a lot of right front damage. Yeah, there's a lot of right front damage right there to that 48 car. That's not going to help him. Back up front, you still have the 1 and the 20, just bumper to bumper. They're kind of in the league of their own right now. And then you have 3rd and 4th right there, 5th and 6th on another little 2-car pack now. Once again, 20 car now. He's going to be trying to use it. It seems like he just goes wherever the 1 car doesn't go. When the 1 goes low, he goes high. When the 1 goes high, he goes low. It's really like just a, excuse me. It's really like a clean air battle right now between the front 2. Oh, the 8 car got involved in an accident. 20 car is going to hit the wall a little bit on exit 2. As we watch these two kind of spread themselves out from the rest of the pack, let's look at the 14. He has some right front damage. You got the 43 he started to drop back. He was really good on that short one, and now he's driving back a couple spots. You got teammates right here, the 51 and the 53. The 3 car actually made it clear of the 39 for, I believe that's 3rd position now. Let's see. Ooh, reckoning 3. So yeah, you have the 1, the 20, the 3, the 39, and then after that, it's kinda just everybody's kind of split up. The 11 car though is your 5th place car right now. And as we look here, these guys are starting to catch lap track. Oh my goodness. That is a caution? No caution. Okay then. So the 51 of somebody was upside down, and the leaders got involved, and now the 1 car is kind of in a league of his own, and you have the 3 behind him, the 20. I don't know what happened. I am very confused as to what I just watched. Yeah. I don't. He doesn't have damage, so I'm guessing he just spun out, trying to avoid it. So here's the 1, and then the 3 is the next car behind him, and the 3 is your second place car with the 39 in third, and then the 11 is in fourth, which then would make the 20 drop back to, I believe that's fifth for him. Then no, because then it's the 95 and then the 20, I believe. Pit stops all starting though. Here comes the 11 now for his scheduled stop. And of Peyton Lawson, he's a hot seater tonight. And we're gonna watch this leader right now. The 1 car, and then there's the 51 and his inside. Look how easy he makes that work on those fresh tires. Fresh tires are just such a good thing here. But if a caution comes out and you're 2 laps down, and there's a guy or 2 hasn't pitted, you're in a bad situation to say the least. So right now, as we watch behind the 1, the 14 car is hanging out right now for his. He looks like the last car on the lead lap. Oh, what a move! There was the 51, 3 wide. Oh no, the leader scout taken out. Big contact for the leader. Oh my goodness. That's gonna make you. The 12 car also pitted, as you see, with how fast he's. No, he didn't actually. But not a lot of damage for the 1. You have the 3 car now though, who is the leader, and he's flying. This late run is just so good for his car. He is absolutely flying. Look at the way he does a lot of dives there and just drives it in deep, and he makes it work, which is nice to see. You know, you always got one guy who's got to try it, and you know, when it works, and when it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's working right now for him, so I expect him to keep doing that. You have a nice little pack right here. You got the 43, the 11, the 95, the 20, the 48, and there's another car at the back of that pack. I couldn't really tell who it was, so it's the 9. Here's the 53. I don't know if he's a lap down on it yet, but everything kind of went crazy when the leaders got involved in something. So here's the 11. He's at freshies, and he's kind of just flying through people right now. There goes the 51 now, and his fresh tires making a move, and he's gonna clear on that pass. Here's the 95 and the 48. 48 is all up in the 95's back bumper right now. Just trying to find a way to get by him without being dirty here. There's the 1 car. He hit the wall a little bit there. You got another pack of cars right here. You got the 20, the 43. So it looks like the 95 and the 48 caught up to the back of this group now. It's the 20 and the 43. You get a nice little 4-car group right here. 20, remember, he was all up on the leader's back bumper, and then he ended up spinning out. And now he does some damage. Looks like maybe he got into the wall, got to swing his back bumper the wrong way. Here's the 51 on his fresh tires, making another move. Just trying to slowly inch his way up through the field and get his laps back quicker. the one car spun out again. I don't know if that was because of contact. It didn't look like he made any with the wall, though. Oh, nope. No, I think he did. Let's just go back. We're going through a lot of cars right now, as I skipped over him the first time on accident. Yeah, he made some big contact with the wall that time. Definitely worse than it was the first time it happened. You know, you got a lot of action on this track. Here's the 20 car. He's going oddly slow. Maybe got into the wall there or something. Missed pit lane. I don't know. There's the one car making his pit stop. Here's the 14, just got off of pit lane. Look at how easy it is for these guys on these fresher tires to maneuver their car. Okay, I am yawning a lot for some reason. You have the 48 here. The 95's right behind him. And then there's the 20 and the 43. Here comes the 48 for his pit stop. You had a lot of cars in pit lane actually. The 18, the 53 were exiting. The 3's there. The 39's there. The 11 car just got spun and hit the inside wall. Doesn't look like it's too bad though. The 20's on pit lane now. Nine cars on pit lane. 43, I believe that was on pit lane. Unless I'm seeing double. Yeah, the 43. Now look, here we go. Prime example, 51 pitted early and just gets not gets blown by. He's hanging in there on that outside actually. Surprising to see 48 with a nice little slidey though. Gonna clear him. But those, like I said, just he pitted early and now the guys in fresher tires are gonna blow by him the same way he blew by them earlier in this race. '51 runs a very unique line. I don't want to say I hate it, but I also, you know, it's just a very interesting line to say the least. It's really like a lot of, it gives me some F1 vibes, but I feel like it's just because, as you can tell, he gets loose on those exits, so he gets it saved, and then he kind of just ends up floating the car back to the top, and it looks like an IndyCar line of breaking the draft and stuff like that. So that's fun to watch and see. That's not fun to watch. He just smoked the outside wall, and he did it again. Here goes the 3, making a pass on the front stretch, not for position, but you know, just making his way around. Here's the 53, one of the more recent guys in the pit lane, but then behind him now is the 95, who was just on pit lane about 2 laps ago. Not even that, maybe. So we'll see how this tire matchup goes. As the tires are actually very even between these two, but does the lap or 2 extra from the 95 help? And it doesn't look like it does. One car looks like he spun again, as he's off the pace. That sucks to see. I'll just have to see how many cars on the lead lap after this strategy call and everything else, and after this stage. Because with everything happening, there won't be a lot. 53 gets way loose. Makes a little bit of contact there with the 95. But there's where I was talking about. Those tires are coming into play. Just a couple laps older, not even like a lot, maybe like 1 or 2. But it just really... But it could really save you from getting that loose on those seams, and it saves you a lot of hassle, to say the least. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Right behind the 53 car, you got the that's the 1 in the 43. 11 car back on pit lane. I believe this could be another scheduled stop, but I am not 100% sure. He did pit super early, so it could be. There's the 51 way down on the inside. Looks like he got way loose that time and just couldn't save it fully to stay up on the concrete banking at Bristol. He was the 1 car, you know, he's had some struggles. He led early on, and then just had a couple and just little incidents and just stuff kind of just held him up, and now he's back here, probably trying to fight to stay 1 lap down, I'd say. You got the 12 right there, the 95, the 9, the 53, now all behind the 14 car. 14's into the wall hard right there. Ooh, way loose. He's gonna get to the bottom. And he's going to be coming to... No, he missed the pits. Well, I mean, I don't think he missed the pits. I think he hit the wrong straightaway. No, he's standing out. So, oh! 42 in the inside wall again. You get the 14 now, the 9, the 43, the 1, and the 3. And then behind that, I believe, is the 51. Yeah, the 51's right here. We're going to look at it from him as... I believe the 3 car is still your leader, so we'll see how he tries to manage what's going on in front of him as the 1 car gets the wall right in front of him. And the 51 spins it on the apron of the exit of 2. Nobody else involved, though. Back up front now. 1 car did let the 3 by. 9 cars going to let the 3 by. So yeah, I do believe he is the leader with how much out of the way that these guys are going to be getting. And here comes the 3 up to Connor. Good friend of Cheese, sometimes. He's gonna just trying to stay on the outside. He'll see if we'll see if the 43 lets him by. Or if these 2 are gonna be battling for that last car on the lead lap. Some contact to the wall by the 3. 43 is gonna get out of the way now, going into 3. Oh no, nope, he's gonna left there on the exit. I thought he was gonna stay there and try to battle with the 3, but nope, he just lifted on the exit and let the 3 go. 14 car, I believe, is probably stuck 1 lap down, maybe on the lead lap. A lot of these guys are trying to run that weird, the high diamond. Like you enter high, you get up close to the one in the center, and then you get high on the exit as well. 14 is going to slide all the way back up after some contact with the 42. Not going to disrupt your leaders. He's just going to get to the back of the 14 car. Now he's going to ride around on the back bumper of the 14. And we'll see what happens. Ooh, 14 went to get out of the way, and the 3 is going to get into the back of him and push him down onto the apron even farther. And it sounded like he wrecked back there and off of the inside wall. We'll go and check, and yes, it looks like he did. Tough break for the 14. Oh, doesn't look like he gets too much damage though. Big wreck in Tone 1. The 1 car's there. He spun a little bit. The 8 there, he spun a little bit. 14 into the wall. Hard contact. 51 now making his pit stop. So yeah, this could be the last stop for the stage, but I don't think so. I don't know. Boy. Ooh. This is the point in the race where it's just about, as the leader, not making... Oh! 8 car got loose on the apron, came up and hit the 95. It's going to start on the 95 and the 53 of our in-race supporter. You got the 14 here. Once again, he's just cruising back. 43 make... Oh, that's 42, never mind. Both are bright red cars. The only thing different is the white and the 43. And the other one's an M&M's car, so there's yellow on it and white. 43 runs a very unique line too. He gets very, very close to the outside wall. But you got the 18 there. He's a lap down now, I think. You got the... Like, these guys are just they just want to stay in tow with the leader. They want to be there as he laps people so they can be the lucky dog. Now, being the lucky dog isn't the best thing, as when you're the lucky dog, you end up having to start behind the whole field. So, it's not a break, but it also is a break, because you don't want to be stuck one lap down for too long. 51 on the bottom, those fresher tires of his really can just kill these guys on the bottom. It's very exciting to see, actually. He's going to get into the back of the 18 now, who is going to try to dive into the 3. He's not going to get there. 3 is going to clear him off of 4 right there. But as you can tell, these guys are anxious to get their lap back, so they're not stuck in a cycle, and the 3 is going to let them by. He's like, yeah, they have fresher tires. It's not worth battling and making the mistake. So there they go. Now the 51 and his even fresher tires than the 18. He's going to try to make a move. But these guys are going to pull away from the 3 as he's starting to take it pretty cautiously, I'd say. Would be the best word for it. Because as you can see... So as you can see behind him, you got the people behind him all catching him. And I don't think that's really a tire thing. I think he's just being a little bit more safe with the car right now. The 11 car, who's been the first car to pit now on both cycles, he is right behind the 3. There's the 20, I believe that is right there. There goes the 11 now by the 3. Once again, he does have fresher tires than the 3, I mean. He did pit already. There's the 53 right there, Jade Bull making his pit stop. The 20, yeah, that is the 20. Right behind the 3 now. He's trying to battle. He was in a he spun himself on the apron early on in this race, trying to avoid an accident, actually. 8 car into the wall. There comes the 20. He looks like he pitted too with how quick he is going. We're gonna watch Jade Bow here for a little bit. Look at him. just cruise like a Chevy Cruise right there on the outside of the 18. My bad. He is the 53. On those fresher tires, he's gonna try to make these things work to the best of his ability. You get the 18 here, you got the 11 here on his fresher tires, you got the 3 hanging on right there, you got the 20 hanging on right there, like that. That's 3 D for C cars right there, the 18, the 11, the 20. There's not a 19 fielded, so that's why that car's available. And that's why that car's not on the track with these guys. But you got all 3 of the D for C racing cars right here. The 3 is kind of just in the middle of the 20. And him getting linked up with his teammates. The A car coming off pit lane a little bit tightly. Very close and almost makes some contact there with the 18. But yeah, he's gonna have fresher tires now. Ooh, 3 car very loose. 20 now to the outside. 11 car big move to the bottom of his team mono. 20 car cleared. 8 car cleared. 3 cars in the drop back, and now he's gonna relax back into running the line he wants. 18 car into the wall a little bit there. These guys are going at it here at Bristol. This is only stage 1, and we'll see in racing like this. It's actually very intense. I would have thought that some of these guys would have taken this race and been a lot more gentle with it, to say the least. But they are just going at it. There was cars all over the place. You got the 18, the 8, 51, 11, 3, 20. All right here.
Okay, I didn't look how close to it. I didn't think you're gonna have to go low. Or if you are a little jumpy. It was worse earlier. It's a lot better now, though. Oh yeah, it's a lot better now. I'm closer to actually see it. Alright, can I have the low side going in here?
53, big contact. 42, blew his engine. 53, making a move. He's gonna get by the 12. Ooh, 11 car. Oh, 11 car on the wall again. Right in front of the leader. 3 car jazz done slats up in front of him. Here comes your leader pitting.
48 pitting this time.
And he's gonna hit his box.
This is why I tried to employ a different strategy.
Here comes the 48. He's gonna drive in nice and slow. Great entry by him. And he's gonna hit his backs. And 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Go high. Thanks, buddy.
I'll be working on getting lots back after this.
48 exiting.
Tony, how many people do you have left out?
3 cars on the lap. Kirby is in third, last car on the lap. I think Kirby doesn't.
Some miss shit and go a lap down.
He was the leader.
You know he bit. Tony was the lap behind.
I was a lap behind Kirby. I was actually behind him. I was kind of just
Did he just take fuel? He took tires. He would have. I don't know, because he got out. He got out pretty quick.
honestly, if his tires are like mine right now, or how mine were at the end of my fuel, I would pretty sure very
better so I can get up to you, Tony, and at least
Me and Berg are the only two on the lap. Connor was pit.
You should totally pit, Tony.
I don't need to.
We have cars everywhere.
Aw, Sam.
These will be my first playoff points. I don't need
wreck.
No!
Ah, come on.
These are going to be my first playoff points if I stayed out.
The question is Tony gonna pit? Only 4 down. Come on, Tony, take a... Come on, Tony, pit! Please. I mean, Tony, you got... Everyone else is going to be behind everybody else, Tony. Pit, but they're not going to be close. Tony, think about it. We're just going to win the stage. Don't pit. Tony, you're gonna want tires. Green flag. Tony, if you pit, everyone else behind you is not gonna have tires to catch you. You're gonna be fine. This is gonna bite Tony. You're gonna stay. Oh, fuck you, Tony.
Bigger picture here.
Fuck you, Tony.
Tony. Oh, shit.
All of you that didn't pit are going to be a lap down.
Alright. Tony, they're not gonna catch you anyways. Fucking calm.
Oh, your leader's the 95. There's already a wreck in the back.
Of course. Of course. Oh, sorry, Jordan.
Go on the start. Yeah.
It's fine. You can use me.
Yes.
Damn it. About why you say that was...
Why did you do 2 times?
It was last minute. I took 2 rights instead of...
I don't know what you're saying. It's strategy for myself. If I can get everyone a lap down or multiple laps down by not pitting with 1 lap left in the stage, like, why would I do that? Why would I give you guys a lap?
Are you muted?
This is just... This is hectic. I don't know if this is the end of the stage or... It seems like this is the end of the stage. So that's the end of stage 1. Twelve, 3, 95 lead lap? I don't know. Yeah, I got no clue what's going on here as a broadcaster. This is hashtag give us the leaderboard. That's all I gotta say. The 3 wide in the back though. 43-20 in the 95. Well, back to double wide now, or double foul, or 2x2. There's a lot of different ways to put it. 1 car to his inside, to his quarter. Whoa. Oh no, 53 in the inside wall. Look at this nice little organized, well I was gonna say organized single file line, but it was only organized to about, oh there we go, organized again. And now, and then it goes wide and down the, wide down the straightaways. Cause that's definitely a straightaway when you're turning, oh 12 cut the one guy to the 39, he's gonna save it though. 20 car trying to make a move. Underneath the 12. He is gonna not clear. 12 car, big run on the exit. He's got a big run for the 20 car on that exit. He's gonna drive it in deep now. 39 gonna get into the 12. And 20's gonna clear them both. 39 now. He's gonna try to self clear up in the 12. He's gonna clear him. Made the 12 car lift. What a job by the 39 of Jody and Jared Reese. You got the 12, you got the 1, you got the 43, you got the, I don't know, 11? Yeah, that's the 11. And then you get the 18. The 14 blew his engine. You get the 48, the one in the... No, the one's right there. That is the 95. The 48, the 51, and the 95. I'm colorblind. I'm having a lot of fun right now, man. You got cars all over the place. You got racing all over the place. And you got a fun race. Ooh. Tickles have moved from the 20. Now, it could be for the lead, but it also couldn't be. Ooh, he's gonna go way loose. What a job to not get down on that black asphalt and to save it. 39, and he's outside. He's gonna try to slide. Not gonna get there. Can he get a drive off? Yes, he can. He clears the 39. Then it's the 12. Then it's the 11. And then it's the 1. 39. Big move to the bottom. Not gonna make it work. He's gonna drive it way up deep and way high. And ooh, he's not gonna go to the wall. But here comes the 12 with a big run. Not gonna get there. He's gonna slide back in line with the 39. 11 car now going underneath the 12, and he's gonna not clear him. And then behind that, you got the 95 now making his way through. The 1 car right there, the 48. And we're starting to see the situation we saw on all the laps of this race. The 20, the first and second place cars, the first 2 cars in line, are gonna separate away from the rest of the field, and there they go. They've got a few car lengths. Big move from the 20. That's gonna hurt them and help everyone else. As you see, the car length closed in a line, and he hurt himself a lot more than he hurt that 3, because that 3 maintained that lead. But here comes the 3 into the outside wall. 20 now. Can he make it work? Ooh, 3 got loose. And
So, while we're all here and being all friendly, how do you guys feel about the show?
well, tempers are flaring at Bristol. That's normal. That's from what I just heard. Where the hell? What happened? Oh, the 20 took the lead. And now he's driving away from the 3. And there's the 53 with his damaged nose. Such a tough time right now for the 53. You know, it's not about how you do in the stages though. It's about, can you be there at the end? Can you be there? And can you be the guy in stage 3 to have the cleanest stage? Here comes the 39. All up under the back end of the 3. Big car gonna give himself some room now. You can hear, if you listen closely, you can hear that the 39 is on his bottom in the corners. Just fun to watch. Oh, pff. Contact between the 11 and the 12. 18 and the 1 at the back of this pack. 48 trying to make a move. 20 car cleared the 53, and now behind him you have the 53, who was a lap down, the 3, the 39, the 11, the 12, and I would believe that to be your top 5. 20 car got way looser, slowed down a lot, which you don't like to see.
Fucking pedal it off the corner. Shit. Oh, yep. Oh, there it is. That was a mess.
Oh, 2 laps down.
Great.
Caution.
Poor Larson's the free.
I'm sorry, Chief.
And that's another crazy Bristol restart for you at its finest. Cars making contact, cars going everywhere. We get people using the apron to help their car turn. That's just how crazy these restarts are. You want to give yourself space from everybody else. You get the top 4 wide. 4 wide! Ooh, 4 wide. Crazy, but they got through it cleanly.
Sorry, Maz, I'm getting
12 and 95. Still going out for the lead. Door in and door out. I have never seen racing for this long side by side, and it might have just ended. And did it. Here comes the 12 back at him. Not gonna get there. He's gonna get into the wall though. Sucks to see that. Get the 53. He's just, dude, he's got a fast car. Just mistakes that he cannot control are just holding him back right now. Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Chevy, Toyota, Chevy, Chevy, Toyota. That's how your cars are in line right now. That's not the order though. You got a, I believe it to be a Chevy, or Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, and then another Toyota. So 3 Toyotas in the top 5 possibly is what we're looking at here with the 95, the 20, and the 18. Because the 53 is a lap down, or 2. Unclear of how many he is. Because, as you know, they didn't give us a leaderboard that works. There goes the 20, dropping back. 3 trying to get under him.
I need damage.
He's jumping a little bit. Alright, Dash.
Right. Boss.
I got it.
Boss, do you mind if I go around you? It's not for position.
Go ahead. I didn't touch you there, did I, Jordan?
I did, but I just have a lot to gain if I get a lot.
On my screen, I didn't touch you at all.
You did, but I was already up there close to the wall.
On my screen, I still had a good, like, foot. So you were in the wall before I even got there.
Yeah, low side journey.
Oh. I remember that. Oh, Tony!
Oh, Tony just died. We just got a live view of that one.
Thanks. Feel bad about Tony, but like I'm there.
Race the fucking leaders then, Jane. You're 2 fucking laps down. Yeah?
12 cars the leader, 39 in third, 20 in fourth, 3 in fifth, 18 in sixth. Twelve, 39, 20. Let's take a quick commercial break here. We're gonna go NASCAR non-stop. As we hear from your local sponsor, Rogers Racing Engine. Rogers Racing Engine, the best racing engines around. And we're back. Welcome back to Bristol and the Bass Pro Shops NRA Night Race, brought to you by Rogers Racing Engines, the best engines around. I don't know the leader. I believe it's 12. I don't know a lot right now. I know the 12, the 20, the 3 are probably the only 4 cars other than the lead lap. That's the 12, the 20, the 3, the 39. 53 trying to just battle his way back. Just a lot going on here. It's very hard to manage at such a small track. Yeah. Yeah, it's just such a tough track to commentate at. I really don't like it right now. Because I am doing a terrible job, I feel like. But hey, confidence is key, so I'm doing a great job. And back up front. Oh, where's back up front? Where's the 12 car? Where is the 12 car? Because I know he's the leader. Here's the 12 car. Let's move to you, Daryl. Well, you know, these guys went boogity, boogity, boogity from the start. And here they are racing hard at Bristol. Anyways, back to you, Bob and Daryl in the booth. There is cars everywhere. You got the leader in the 12. He's controlling right now. After that incident between the 53 and the 95. 95, one lap down, and I believe 5th, 6th, something like that now. We did get an update. We heard that the 48 car is in 6th position, hanging on tightly, you know, just doing his thing. He might be in 5th now, because as last we heard, the 48 car was in 5th. Oh no, the 95 car was in 5th, but he had gone a lap down, so that could have been about position. He may or may not have passed him. We're gonna go through the field and actually look and see where the 95 is sitting in comparison to the 48. As now it seems that those two will be battling each other. So here's the 48, and 95 nowhere to be found around him. There's the 53. Here's the 95. He's kind of on an island. So the pack's in front of him, and him with his damage, probably has some radio damage, some other damage. He's just kind of chilling, relaxing, out back, cooling down, you know. 11 car, scheduled pit stop, question mark. Ooh, wreck on the... That's a wreck. That's a caution! Caution is out. We were looking at the 11 car in pit lane. Here he comes off of pit lane. He might pit at the perfect time. He might only be one lap down. He might get the lucky dog. Just a whole lot of cars involved in that one. 8 car blew up, as well as there's a lot of cars that blew up. We got 4 cars on the track that blew up. That's tough. That's just, it's hard to see, hard to watch. But you know, put too much tape on these engines at short track, and that stuff can happen. Just way too much tape on that grill. We're gonna be restarting here at Bristol. And we're gonna hand it, ooh, here we go. You got the 12, then 20, 48 car back on the lead lap. He's the lucky dog, and the 12 doesn't go. And the whole field wrecks behind him. That's not a caution. That is not a caution. How was that not a caution? Well, the leader didn't go for some reason. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who this car's going everywhere right now. 12's on the inside on the front stretch. 95! Oh my goodness! 1 and 12 are gonna keep it straight. Caution! 48 car on the lead lap up here in third. We haven't talked about him a lot. .39 just pinched the heck out of the 20. Some nice little door taps. Some friendly "I'm here, buddy" between the 48 and the 12. 95 slides down in front of the 53. They have some past experience, some past emotions they might want to show off here at Bristol. So, 39 car takes the lead. 20 car in second. 3 car in third. Ooh, 39 on the wall. Gives that preferred lane to the 20, but is it preferred early in a run? And it looks like it is. Can he clear though? 39 putting up such a big fight. And the 20 clears. Now can the 3 clear? .25 laps to go in stage 2. Remember folks, this isn't 1 playoff point on the line for these stage runs. It's 2 playoff points. And with 1 point making a difference, 2 points would makes a lot of a difference in what we got going on. Here comes a 51 to pit line. Unscheduled stop, looks like. Got some damage, probably, I'd assume. There is just stuff going on everywhere. 13 laps to go. Twenty cars still leading. Ooh. 20 cars still controlling the field. 3 cars second. You know, I don't think the guys behind them have time to get there, but I think that this might come down to the 20 and the 3. Actually, who knows? The 39 is not too far back here, but there might not be enough laps. Oh, and that's gonna hold the 3 car a lot there. But he says he's gonna have to just have these better corners than the 20 after that. He got into the wall, but he can make that up. You know, that's not too much, especially with lap cars here. You get the 9 car, lap check. He's going to get to the bottom, and he's going to get out of the way. Oh, the 1 car is spinning on the back. The 20 car gets lucky enough to avoid that one. Nice and clean. And now the 20. Just trying to control these last couple laps. 3 to go. Can he go 3 laps without making a mistake? I think he can. Now it's 2 laps without making a mistake. Coming to 1 lap without making a mistake. 1 to go. Does he drive it more conservative? He does have the room to do it. There we go. Nice and easy. Tone 1 and 2. Not. Oh! Got loose right there. Had a nice little bobble. Nice save though. And your stage winner is the 20. With the 3, the 39. And 3rd and 4th. Oh, my bad. That's 2nd and 3rd. In 4th, it looks like... I don't know. The 11, the 12, the 48? Could be anyone. It wasn't the 18. It wasn't the 9. I don't believe it's the 95. So it looks like the 48 and the 12 will be the 2 guys to round out your top 5. There's only 6 cars on the lead lap. We're going to scroll all the way back to this guy, because he's going to be our leader when we go back in, unless people don't have damage to fix behind him. I don't know how I ended up. Bogey gets out of the way. Oh my goodness! Well, he just blew up. He just blew up. 9 call 50. Jeez. Okay. Anyways, back up to what's going on up here. Now folks, this isn't like Charlotte last week. This is Bristol. Only 3 stages, we're back to normal. 3 wide! 95, 53, 1! Car on the wall! 48! In the wall again! 53, clears! $11 in the wall. 53 to the bottom of him. 20, 39, 3, 18. $20, 39, 3. Top 3. And then after that, it's kind of just lap calls in between, and there's a lot. Some big contact there between the 48 and someone else. It's gonna be hard to tell who. Looks like it was a lap call. That's it. 95 blew his edge as well. So, yeah. Okay. There's 4 cars in pit line. That's a lot of cars in pit line. That's like 5 or 6. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars right here. 6, 7, 8. There's 8 cars on track that we can see each corner. That's what I don't really know. You have 1, you got 2, you got 3, you got 4. You got 5, you got 6. You got 7 and 8 in the back. Now we're gonna look at in front of this guy. Can we see any cars? How many cars do we pass on the pit lane? We had 8 cars there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in pit lane. That's 14 cars. We had, I believe, 16 cars to others, which means there's 2 more cars in the deck. There's still 10 cars out there, which is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, if I don't say so myself. That's a nice little organized group. You have 5 cars with 20 just pulling away. Now, remember, strategy game is a game here, and it is something that gets played at Bristol. So we'll see what happens. The 9 cars still on track. Is one of those 2 guys still out there, and I believe the other one would probably be the 51 from that Superdome. Cause because you got the 3, the 18, the 39. There's the 51. So yeah, the 9 and the 51 are your last. Are your other 2 cars on the track. Coming to 230 laps to go at Bristol. Ooh, 48 getting out of the way of the leaders. And we are going to go NASCAR non-stop. Before somebody spilled water on my stuff, just saying, we are gonna go NASCAR non-stop, and we're gonna watch off the front bumper, looking back of the 20 car. Well, we're back from NASCAR Nonstop. Once again, hearing from your sponsor, Rogers Racing Engine. The best racing engines in town. And as we see, the field's kind of... We're actually getting some packs here now. You get the 20 right here, followed behind by the 39. The 3 cars up there. He's behind the 53. I have no clue who your leader is. I mean... If we're just going to establish that, because, I mean, pit stops, there's a lot of stuff happening at Bristol. Oh, wow. Big development in today's race. Your leader right now actually is a 53 car of Jade Bull. Oh, now the 3 cars leader. I think I don't know what's going on right now. It's only 197 laps to go. Which seems like a lot, but 6 minutes? I was going for like 6 minutes and we got rid of a lot of laps. There's the 48 making big moves. And there's the 1 car making a big move into the inside wall. That one holds. This is like the 3rd time he's spun in that spot tonight. Which just sucks to see. He's coming off such a strong week in the WRL last week. Won the Cup race at Charlotte. Won the Monza race the night after on the F1 series. Got the 48 that boss. He's been quiet, but he's been exactly what he said he wants to be. He wanted a top 5 point night. And that 48 call, he's in a good spot to get a top 5 points night tonight. So, we'll see if he can hold on for the next 180 or so laps and keep that. Get the 3, the 53, the 20, and the 48. So you got your leader. $53 made a mistake. He's gonna drop it. Oh, 20 with a big slide. These boys need some freshies. Pit stops, half starter. There's the 11. There's the 9. As Luigi says, I think that's his name. I hope that's the yellow guy from Cars' name, Luigi. But as he says, pit stop is what these guys need to come and do soon. Guys, some of these guys have some very ill handling cars. There goes the 11 by the 3. He can't just let him by. I was like, yeah, you have issues with my brother. I don't want to be involved in those issues too. So there you go. You're on the first tires. There's your lap pack. Or at least one of them. Maybe all of them. Maybe there's only one lap down. Probably not. He did pit. Probably 2 laps down. So there's one of them back. Here comes the 3. Anybody else coming with him? Not the 20. 53 there comes with him. 18 comes as well. 48 comes as well. So you got 3 leaders on pit lane right now. Boom, there goes the 11. We'll see when the 20. There's the 1 car in. There's the 20. Comes in a lap after. We'll see how much slower that makes. Some of those 39 out there on track. Here comes the 20. Gonna get into his spot. Right as they exit, he's, we'll see how this cycles out and cycles around. 3 exiting, 48 exiting, 3 with a great jump. 53. And is the 20 still down there? No, the 20's not still down there. So we'll see when the 20 cycles out. 3 car to get down. Here comes the 20. He's going to be right there. Be right, and it looks like he's going to be right about the middle. Nope, he's actually... He did gain some time there. Good entry by him. So 3, 20, 53, 48. That's what we're looking at for your top positions. 20 handles better short to medium run, while the 3 car handles better on these longer runs. So we'll see if on this shorter run here, you can already see it right there. 20 car big move to the bottom, not gonna make it work. It's just so hard to pass it. He needs to do what the 3's been doing all night. He needs to just drive that car in there deep and just make some contact. Get dirty, you know, and see what happens. Like, that's really all he's got left. He's gotta get himself clean. He's gotta get it. He's gotta get clean. He's gotta take the lead and get out of there. Cause, like I said, the 3's just better on the long end. He can't just sit there and hang with the 3. Cause if he just sits there and hangs with the 3 car, then, well, the 3's just gonna pull away from him again in the long one. It's gonna come down to the next set of pit stops. There's only 156 to go. Come to 155. That's 155 to go right there. This race is going by quick. Jeez, been up front all night. Alvin's was up front, spun, had to go to the back, and now he walked in, then he walked his way. Jay just had a lot of issues, and now he's up to 3rd. Like, that's Bristol for you. You can make mistakes, but if you're on that lead lap and you're there for the final stage, you are there. So, we will see what happens. Three taking away the 20's line. He is gonna make the 20 beat him high. And that's really the situation you're getting, is the 20 has to beat the 3 in a place he hasn't been alright. But the 3's gonna pinch him again. He'll get there and then just not be able to finish it because the 3 pinches him and there's with that line he runs. So we'll have to see what happens. Oh, 3 wide. That was getting by a lap car right there. Ooh, contact. The 20 needs to get by him. Not gonna get, he doesn't just get, oh my goodness. That was fucking dirty. That was, excuse the language in the booth, but that was... Karma bites the 3, he gets loose and loses the lead. And there goes the 20 into race control. 20 in race control. But we can still see your top 3 there on the screen. You got the 20, the 3, and the 53. 20 car pulled me away from the 3 for the lead. Well, let's move on back in the pack. Let's move to third. You get the 53 of Jade Bull somewhere in here. Oh, they're making their pit stop. Look at how close they are. Bumper to bumper. Here they come, exiting bumper to bumper. 53 is going to get a jump as he hit the commitment line first. So now the 48 has about half a corner to gain up onto the 53. This is your battle for third. And as we move on through this field, if we go, oh, there was the 20. Nope. Nope. Right here. Here's the 20. The 20 is at pit lane. I believe the 3 is at pit lane with him. There goes the 3. We're gonna move around this field. Here's the... We're gonna watch this actually. We're gonna see this for a little bit as to, you know... Can the... Oh, 48 in the wall. It's gonna hold him a little bit, but not too much. As you can tell he's gained a little bit, but that's what you gotta do at Bristol. You just have to gain little by little, tap the wall, stuff like that, and you'll be 100% fine. 100 to go at Bristol. It's starting to heat up here, folks. We got 100 laps. You got... Oh, that's 48. Big mistake. Lost a lot of time. That's a lot of time lost right there. There's the 39. There's the 95 on pit lane. 42's on pit lane. 12, 8. Here's the 1 car. He's just hanging out. He's like, well, just a bad day for him. And now we're going to watch this. 20 car has to chase down the 3. 3 cars getting through lap traffic. Now one thing to look at, the 18, 20 car's teammate. Does he give him his lane and just let him go by? Or what's going to happen? How is he going to work this out? Because the 20 car is going for the lead. That's the distance from first to second now. This looks like some Chase Elliott, Kyle Lawson type stuff. Chase Elliott, Kyle, what the hell? Kevin Harvick, Kyle Lawson stuff. So they split up and the teammate helped them. Now the 9, that's a Chevy teammate to the 3. So it's more, it's gonna be more helpful. He gets out of the way of the 3, but tries to slow up the hiccups. Yeah, the hiccups need to be slowed down too. But the 9 car's gonna get out of everybody's way there. Nice job in his line. Here comes the 18. He's a lap down, but he's going to try to get to that 3's back bumper, get one of his laps back the easy way. So then if there's a caution, he gets another lap back. You can get 2 laps back on this situation if he gets by him. Here comes the 20 closing in. It just seems like the 20 is better on the entry and, you know, through the center and then right there. The drive off. That 3 car just gets him. And I think that's a little bit boundary to his line too, is the 3 is exiting a little bit higher. He's not weighing out that tire as much. He's being a little bit smarter with it, I'd say. Well, the 20 is running this lower line. I mean, it's shorter, but it doesn't give you as big of a run because you have to let the car woe to the top. Like, look at that. Right here. Here's that perfect example. 3 car went way high all the way to the bottom. 20 car stayed middle. And he cleared him. So, yeah. And here comes the 20, still closing. We just got news the 11 has an electrical issue. He's going to take it to the garage and see if they can get it fixed and bring it back out. But with only like 9 laps to go, I don't think they'll be able to. Here we go, battle for the lead, heating up. 3 in the 20. There goes the 20 for the lead at the bottom. He's just so soft and safe in that entry. I feel like if he just drove it right there and slid up, he would have had the before line on the outside and would have been clear. Once right there, he's got to just drive it. He's not driving it hard enough. Gets a little bit loose. So does the 3 on the outside. Make a little bit of contact. 20 slipping back, slipping back, slipping back. 3 car on the wall. This is his chance. 3 car on the wall again. Drive it in the deep. Slide up in front of him. What a job. He didn't slide. I remember the 3 kind of thought he was going to slide up more, try to get underneath of him, and it helped him. As the 20 car of Alvinsville and the Dash for Cash Racing Toyota clears for the lead. And there's the 53. He's your 3rd place car. We got a little glimpse of him. And this battle is just gonna keep on going and churning and getting more and more heated as these laps wind down. And there's probably still another pit stop left. Found these guys and then the pit stop left. Pit with 50 to go. Pit with 50 to go. Make it safe. Make it easy. Hey. 20 and 3, back at it, going at it again. This is another situation. We know the 20 car's been faster on these short, medium, right to the end of these runs. He's just gotta... The 3 car's probably gonna show up at him. He has to pit the lap after. Oh, what the big mishap from the 3 there. That's going to give the 20 a lot of room, causing the 18 to slow even more of his way to let the second place guy go. So 20, so 3. Who has the better car? It just seems like the 3 car's tires fell off. As we know, he did pit, I don't want to say a lot sooner, but it was pretty much a lot sooner. So, probably, I would say 2 laps, 3 laps sooner. So right about now is when these tires are getting right to where the 3s were when he started to make mistakes. And he's just gonna keep on slipping. But it's not really slipping, but I'd say the 20's just... 20's got a couple more laps. I don't know, 39 was getting out of the way. He was coming off pit lane, okay. So I believe that might have been final round of pit stops. I don't know, we'll see how this 39 car drives. We'll see if he's on those fresh tires, if he's spun out. Oh no! 20 car tried to go underneath the lap car and got so loose. Oh, stack up. 39, 3. The 3 car gains a lot of time. He's back to... Well, he's not back to him, but he gained a lot of time. Here comes the 3. 20 car killed his tires with that slide he had. So right now he's got to try to cool these things back off, make them stick again. As you see that, he just had a great run now. Oh, 3 car really loose. That's gonna kill his tires. And now he's stuck on a spot. He's in a battle with 2 lap cars as the 20 car just keeps on with those tires cold pulling away. We'll see when these guys pit again if they need to. And here comes the 3. That's a big move. Big move pitting. This just means the 20 car. You have to come in this time. The 20 has to come in this time. If not, he's going to lose a lot of time. He can maintain a lot of time on this lead if he just pits this time. He's not going to, though. Maybe take 2 laps to put him 2 down and then pit. I mean, that would make sense too, because then he has to pass you not once, not twice, but 3 times. So here he goes. He's 1 down. Now he's 2 down. 39 car got loose, hit the inside wall. 20 car, this is your chance. You have him 2 down. He's just not getting out of the pit lane. He does and came around into turn 2. Now he's in turn 2. 20 car staying out another lap. I don't like this call from the 20. He's gonna have fresher tires for the long run, but it's not gonna matter if you let the 3 car keep gaining and gaining and gaining. So here he comes. Big dive into the inside wall and down to pit speed perfectly. And there goes the 3. Now only 1 lap down. And here comes now there's the 3 again. No laps down. He is on the lead lap. And there he goes with the lead. So he's up to speed. And it wasn't a bad call by the 20. Didn't let the 3 get him all the way. I would have liked if he pitted the lap sooner instead of trying to go an extra lap. He went 3 laps extra instead of 2. I'd have preferred just to take the 2, get him 2 laps down and then pit, but he went 2 down, another lap, and then pitted. Not a bad idea. And now, once again, he's in a situation. He has the 2 lap fresher tires. 3 lap fresher tires, actually, if you want to count coming down pit lane. But now it's about not. You don't want to kill him. He can't kill them. That's his one job right now, is do not kill these tires. You got to get past him, but you can't kill your tires. So chill up behind him on the outside. That's what the 3 car's doing. He's getting that straighter exit, so it doesn't wear down those tires and heat them up as much. So this is the thing. This line right there that they're showing right there, that's gonna kill your tires because you're moving the car around a lot more. So right here, the 3 is gonna kill his tire a little bit more than the 20 down that exit. 20 car doesn't get a big run. It's like every time he gets to that quarter, the 3 kind of just pinches him. So right here, he has a big run. See the 20 cars with the lines when he's in his own head right now. He thinks that he doesn't have enough room to do this stuff, but he has so much room. If he could just do what he's doing in 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, he would get past this 3 car in a heartbeat. And there he is on the outside corner panel of the 3. 3 is going to try to pinch him now. It's not going to work. 3 is going to drive it in deep. 3 is on the bottom, 20 on the top. 20, 3, contact. 3 drives it in deep. He's going to want a self-clip, but all this 20 is doing is he's killing that 3's tires for him. Now, that doesn't make sense. So if that doesn't make sense to you, he's making the 3 run the line that he's going to have to tone a lot more. He's going to get a lot more tire smoke. He's going to get a lot more issues run down. 3's going to get into the 20. It puts him into the outside wall. But the 20 is going to clear. Now the 20 has to control. He has to run his line and save his tire and run maybe a groove higher than the 3 does every time. If he can. Oh, run in the same groove as the 3. Great idea. Take away his line. Make him beat you somewhere else. Now, we know the 3 can really go everywhere. He's been really fast all night, so... That would have been bad. '20 car in control by half a corner now. He just needs to hang on for the rest of this race, no mistakes. From the 20 car right now, I'm being conservative. If I'm the 20, I'm not doing. If I'm the 20, I'm not doing that for starters. He needs to just chill. He needs to put this car in the best spot possible for not only himself but for his tires. There's about 25-ish to go here in today's race, so pulling away half a straightaway now for the 20. If I'm the 20, that's where I want to be, up high. I want to be up high, and I want to conserve those tires before I move the car to the bottom to where I'm killing the tires and to where I'm not getting loose, like that. You know this seems a deadly? Get low. But don't kill the tires on the entry. I like it. Only kill it on the exit. All the way up to that third groove and then all the way down to the first. We've seen a very interesting race today out of this 20 car. He's just 3 car way loose. Okay, now the 20. He has no pressure. There is no pressure for a whole straightaway. Just relax, dude. Just don't spin. Just be cautious. Be safe. You only got like 20 to go. Plus, like I said, the 3 has passed 2 lap cars. You just look at this. He has 1 in front of him in the 9. 9 car's gonna get into the wall in front of him. That's not what you wanted to see. He gets wrecked by a lap car. There goes the 3 for the lead. Well, now we're in a different situation. Now there's the 3 wants to conserve his tires, but he had a big slide earlier. And the 20 with the damage and everything trying to make his way back up front. Well, not really up front. He just has to get back to that 3's back bumper and move him and win this race. Can he do it? I think he can. I got a lot of faith in this 20 car. He's been fast. He went from the front to the back, and now he's back up front. And he's just, oh my goodness, this 9 car does not like him. This 20 car, that's going to be some frustration out of him, I hope. You know, we'll probably get a chance to talk to him tonight, as your 4th place car is still the 48, I believe. So I hope we get a chance to talk to this 29, because I think he's going to be pretty PISSED pissed off if he loses this one. And I mean, I don't think he has a lot of damage. Maybe, I mean, that's a lot of damage. He has a lot of damage. Never mind. This is gonna be a tough one. He's got to get to the bump on the 3. He's got to pass the 3. He had about a whole straightaway on the 3 before that happened to him, and now he's about a quarter of a corner back, and it's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. You just hate to see it. You really do just hate to see it. And I mean, 3 car won a stage. He got 2 playoff points. He could get another 10 if he wins this race. Eight to go here at Bristol, and without a mistake, I just don't think the 20 has enough time to get to the 3 unless these 2 lap cars in front of him could wreck. Three car leading, 20 car in second. Only about 5 to go. And that's the end of the Bass Pro Shops and NOA night race at Bristol. 500 laps in the books, no overtime. And your top 3 were the 3 and the 20, we had 1 and 2. And third place, I believe, with Jade Bull in the 53 Cup. Fastest lap, Alvansville, 15.626. 15.665. 15.672. Jade Bull, 15.665 is just second place. Well, as we head up back to the booth from pit road, we're gonna get a quick word from our sponsor. Rogers Racing Engines, the best racing engines in town. And as some of these drivers move into the booth, we have Jade Bull here. Believe he finished P3 tonight.
P3.
Wasn't the night you were hoping for, but you got it done.
It wasn't. We were 4 laps down at one point. We got lucky there with some caution breaks, and we got one of our laps back the hard way. Caution came out, and it just ended up working out for us the right way, the wrong way, and sideways. Finally, there at the end of the race, we got it. We got it smoothed out. Made a wrong adjustment, and then we made the right one. It was quick off the launch. And then we really lost speed middle of the run. Then towards the end, it picked it back up again, and we just couldn't get it done tonight. And my streak of winning the 500 or the full distance races at Bristol are now over. But 3 to 20, those two, they both deserve the win, and heartbreak for the 20 there, getting loose, spinning out. Whatever happened to him?
A lap car hit the wall and got down into him.
Well, it's heartbreak for him. It's been a heartbreak all season long for him, and he's going to be gunning for that first win. And well, he still sets himself pretty nice in the playoffs. So nothing really too bad to complain for him moving forward. But all in all, great night for Rich Marr, for Fatal Motorsports, finishing P3 for me tonight. I got nothing to complain.
Great night for the Rogers Racing Engine Cup Series and all. I didn't lose my sanity in the booth. I'll probably get a quick fine because of I did drop a cold sport, only one, but it's that's 10K. We don't have that. I don't have that type of money right now. But we'll get that.
Anybody has that type of money.
We'll get that fine paid off real soon. I don't believe that our second place finisher joined. Oh, he did join.
Did join.
Alvansville. We've been talking to you a lot recently, but you just haven't been that one spot yet. What? It must be heartbreaking for you from the different ways that you've had to be so close, just from the littlest issues in a race. How are you feeling right now, man?
I feel so disappointed. So close once again, second place 3 times in a row. The 9 car hit the wall, came right back up into me, and
I dog you.
I don't know. He was going high, he was going low. I went high, he went low, and then he just came right back up the goddamn racetrack like an idiot. But that's what you get for Chase Elliott fans. But I guess. But great run for the 20 car. Great run for the 20 car, got a stage win. 3 car, I know you're in here, but that was one hell of a battle. I didn't know I was going to get to it, but great job. GG on your win, but I don't know if I'm locked into the playoffs. I think I am, so we'll go to the first race of the playoffs and probably go win that sucker.
I'll finish second again.
True with that.
There's 2 ways to look at it. You have the positive side, which you got, and then there's the optimistic side, which us fans at home watching got, is that we hope that you can get that win, because you've been, like you said, you've been close. 3 second place finishes in a row, and that's heartbreaking. Hopefully the 4th time is the charm, but it's either, there's 2 ways it can go: really bad or really good. So That's the worst part about finishing second, is you either can get one spot better, or you can get one spot worse. It's a very hard spot to fluctuate from.
10-4.
I wish you the best of luck, though. I mean, you've been close and you've been fast, and we've seen it on all these broadcasts. So I hope you have a great night. I hope you can get some rest and just forget all about this night and just think about what's to come at Watkins Glen next week. Another setup race. Get those setups at those road courses. So gonna have to prepare probably, but I feel like everybody will. Have a great night, man.
You too, man.
We're gonna talk to our race winner now. It's Cheesehead, the 3 car. You were fast all night. You're up front all night. Not a lot of mistakes from you. Was it your setup? Were you just being nice and calm and casual with the car? Cheesehead. So, how are you feeling though? It's a double point so you instead of collecting the 6 playoff points, you collected 7 playoff, no, 12 playoff points tonight.
10.
Didn't he win the stage? Oh,
Yeah,
so you got 10 playoff points. That's more than you could get if you swept a whole race. So how are you feeling?
Nope, it's elimination round.
Elimination.
Yes, we changed it to the first 3 races will be the Glen.
Dega?
No, yes, I think it's the Glen, Dega, and Pocono.
I think so, yeah.
Let me double check this so we're not wrong on stream. Alright, the first
Glen,
round
Dega,
is...
Pocono, Sonoma, Bristol, Martinsville, then Homestead.
Yep. That is correct.
Oh, it's different for the Bush series, okay.
Yes, in the Bush series we are going to the
World
America
America
instead of Sonoma.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, you've been fast, you've been having, you've been up and down this year. But we hope that once you get to these playoffs, your team can become the consistent team that we've seen on the fast side of things where you're constantly in that top 5. Great talking to you. Best of luck to you in the playoffs.
Cheese.
Oh, well, the boss wants to talk to you.
On your win tonight, you will be receiving a PSN card from Rogers Racing Engines. You're welcome.
That's the boss, as we heard earlier in the pre-show, that he was offering up that PSN card to the winner. So he's going to follow through with that one. And that's going to be a great little thing for Cheese to have some fun with and get what he wants. That's a good idea. Whoa. $10 right now, PayPal.
That's the second $10,000 fine tonight. That's $20,000 for the WRO.
Yeah.
We're getting some nice trophies this year.
Yeah. Make sure it's paid for by Friday.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be a long weekend. The sponsor and the owner are gonna meet up here for a little bit. Gonna be an interesting weekend to say the least. Nope.
We sure will. I don't really have much to say. I mean, Steve doing a great job as you're seeing. We'll finish off the regular season, and we got a nice little 7 weeks playoffs coming up.
7 weeks.
You excited?
I am, yeah, absolutely.
Jade, you excited?
I'm always excited, but before we cut the stream, I do want to talk to our regular season champion, Mr. Jarrett Reese.
Hello.
That plus 15 playoff points. So, Jardy, what does that do for you? Obviously, you had some from winning stages and winning a race, but what does that do for you mentally going into the next group of races?
It's definitely a confidence booster, and to go along with what she said, this team has done phenomenal all season so far in the regular season, and we're hoping to carry that momentum into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Well, I definitely understand that. You guys, that organization over there at Wolfpack has really come along here the past few weeks, and is really starting to really boost your points and boost your finishes. It's getting hard, you guys are starting to become one of those teams that that contend at week in and week out. And I know some other team owners are talking about, next season and what brings, and I imagine you're going to bring back on your 2 drivers and maybe hopefully expand to a 4th car.
Yeah, we already expanding to a 4th car, hopefully, if Scorpius does decide to come along, you don't try to steal him away.
Hey,
I know that
if we can't forget about the guy who owns the team that they race on.
Well, I know that he's got more than one offer on the table.
He's got at least 3. I can tell you that much.
At least 3 or 4, I think.
Maybe 5.
So, maybe 5. Well,
maybe every team's offering on him
around here.
Yeah.
But congratulations on that, Jardy. That's an extra 15 bonus points for you to start the postseason in every round. So you got it made now, man. You did it again. Go ahead.
It's definitely going to help out, and hopefully we can keep up with Bergie in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody's trying to figure out a way to keep up with him right now. So, well, other than that, next week we do our second of 3 custom setup races as everyone ventures to go to the Glen. So, with that being said, Stranded, if you got nothing else, ready when you are, man.
From me and everyone else here at Rogers Racing Engine and the WRL, peace out, and we'll see you next week.